Back at you.
It's DFS Stats and Facts.
From Mac and Mac.
And here we go.
He's Mac, I'm Mac.
A Thursday night showdown. We have Kansas City Chiefs.
It's the Denver Broncos.
It's probably going to be a good game, man. I think, honestly, it's going to be a good game for running backs.
Yeah.
Because both defenses are really weak in their run defense.
Very facts.
With that being said, let's get right into it. I'm going off the bat. Grab Damian Williams. We're going to jump into DraftKings, the Showdown Captain Mode first. Damian Williams is my elite, no, not elite sleep, I'm sorry, but my star in charge for tonight. I think he's going to go off. 6'6" is his price, 9.9 if you want to put him as captain. I would put him as captain. Damian Williams, again, him and Tyreek Hill coming back off of injuries. Tyreek Hill had a big week last week. He is also my star in charge as well. 25 points last week. That one game.
5 catches, 80 yards, 2 touchdowns.
2 touchdowns. So that was Tyreek Hill. Yeah. And Damian Williams also got a little cheap touchdown last week.
He did.
So I think that continues this week.
Yeah, I didn't appreciate it. Almost lost some fancy because of it, but.
What do you have? He is in my lineup, so.
Same. I think Tyreek Hill is definitely a star in charge this week. We seen what he did when he came back last week. I expect him to do the same, especially them coming off of 2 weeks back-to-back of losing. I expect them to be trying to air it out a little more than they probably have to, but I guess, to prove a point of, they still the cream of the crop in the NFL. I also like Philip Lindsay. He's probably priced high on what's the name? He's 13.5 on FanDuel. Probably in the 1300s.
13-2 on DraftKings.
Yeah.
As a captain.
We seen what Carlos Hyde did last week to the Chiefs defense. So he just ran all over them. Probably the reason they lost. They just held the ball like the whole fourth quarter. He just was. I think he carried the ball like 12 times in the fourth quarter for like 80 yards, something like that. He was just killing, and so I that's my star in charges right there. Him and Philip Lindsay. I think Philip Lindsay is going to kill tonight. But I don't know about Damian Williams. I really don't. Andy Reid loves LaShawn McCoy. I just know that much. He gets a lot of run carries. So I think that'll bite down on Damian Williams.
No,
but
I mean,
it's going to be the hot hand, though. So then when it goes to the hot hand.
Before, when they first added McCoy, that was a story. But off of injury, he's already proven that Damian Williams is still going to be getting the most love.
Yeah.
But McCoy might be getting those couple shady plays where he could break off and score at any moment. But you always look over for that.
Yeah.
But, I mean, Denver is 26th against running backs, and KC is 24th against running backs. I think all the damn running backs are going to go all over the place.
Whatever running backs it is, they'll probably get good numbers.
Yeah, excuse my sniffles, man. I'm sorry. You know what season this is, man.
Yeah, it's the season for the sniffles.
All over the place. You see, I got a Scully on today. Shout out Fortnite, though. That update is dope.
Oh, yeah? I ain't played yet.
Neither have
we'll
I.
Get that till another podcast.
But, yeah, man. Also, I'm going to jump into bums to stay away from. I got to go Joe Flacco, unfortunately, man. He might give you those points in the prime time. I'm not even going to yell his prices out there because, again, I'm not picking him. He's bum to stay away from in my eyes. But he had, last 2 weeks, he only had 6 fantasy points and then 10 fantasy points. From a quarterback, you sort of need more than that. So, I don't know. I would just stay away from him. It's Joe Flacco, man.
Yeah, facts. Definitely stay away from Joe Flacco. I mean, that's probably... Just stay away from him. Really. He's not going to say his price, but I'm going to say his price. On FanDuel, 14,000. That's entirely too much. He should be like 7,000 because the Bull just don't be doing nothing. And this coming from a Ravens fan. He won a Super Bowl. And he had a historic run, but he really doesn't do that much. He really doesn't do that much. You know what I'm saying? So... I definitely, that's definitely going to be at the bum to stay away from this week. But I will say this, though. If you're not listening to us, you just don't want no money. Because I feel like for the past, since we started, we've been calling everybody. 6 weeks, we've been calling it who should be there Sundays and Thursdays. Really Thursdays because it's easier. There's only 2 teams. There ain't a lot of factors in it. We always give it to you straight on Thursdays. But Sundays, we be doing it too. We be giving it to you heavy. So listen, if you want that money, just stay tuned. If you don't want that money, stay tuned. I don't care. Stay tuned.
Yeah, stop. All right, so we're going to jump into Elite Sleeps. I'm going straight for Byron Pringle. Why? Because he's only 2.8. They sleeping on him still. He had an awesome week 5 2 weeks ago where he had 6 receptions, 103 yards, and a touchdown. and he wasn't in my lineup. I slept on him myself, so he'll definitely be in my lineup this time, at least one of my lineups. Byron Pringle, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget about him, because I was tight when I saw his name up there. He had a decent amount of fantasy points. But what are you thinking about, man?
I'm thinking about DeMarcus Robinson. Cubs plays big in division games. In a couple of division games they played this year, he has 7 catches, 2 touchdowns, like 190 yards. So he comes to play for those games. So I think that he might get involved this week heavily. That's my least sleep.
Yeah, another brother to think about. Just to think about. Not really an ESS, but I'm going to say Emmanuel Sanders.
Yeah.
Still. You know what I mean? He's still a elite guy. I just think he's not getting a lot of love because of the struggles that Joe Flacco has been putting upon the Denver Broncos offense. But I really do think Emmanuel Sanders, if he gets loose, man, and Flacco actually sees him, it's a wrap. So let's jump into defenses. What about your defenses, though? You know what? You don't even have defenses.
No.
But DraftKings does. Broncos is 3,000. And I'm telling you, man, things happen in reverse in prime time for me sometimes. And that might be the case when it comes to defenses tonight. Chiefs defense really hasn't been that strong this year. They have allowed a lot of points. They already allowed 30 points twice this season. And one time was last week for 31. It was crazy. Chiefs are 4,000. I'm not really going with them. I'm going with Broncos at 3,000. And some lineups, you got to mix it up a little bit. But the Broncos, however, are first in allowed rushing yards. So that's also a concern. So I don't even know if I put defenses at all.
Yeah, I wouldn't put defense at all, but we're going to talk about it. I mean, I'm more partial to the Chiefs defense, more because they have more to lose, I feel like, this week. Denver's not a team that was projected to do anything. You take a third straight loss if you're Kansas City, or you're putting yourself behind the 8 ball of trying to get that bye week in the come playoff time. And, you can't be losing to the weaker teams when you still have, the Patriots and other teams on your schedule that you have to play. So I think that it'll be, I would think that their defense will be stressed a lot more. Obviously, I'm not saying Denver's defense isn't going to be feeling the pressure neither, that their coaches aren't saying the same things. But in the back of your mind as a player for the Kansas City Chiefs, you're like, we have aspirations to win the Super Bowl. Denver, you can think that, but you realistically, know that your team's not a Super Bowl team. You know what I'm saying? So I would think that it's going to be a little more pressure on their defense, especially how the Texans did the Chiefs last week, holding the ball so long, just converting first down to first down, 93-yard drives.
Sean Watson.
Yeah,
needed that.
93 yards. So I think that it'll definitely be stressed upon them to step the fuck up and do what they got to do.
Okay.
Excuse my language. I'm sorry, but
we got
I didn't have the Chiefs defense, but I know people was mad out there. So I'm.
Speaking of foul language, let's jump into badass kickers. As much love I have for Butker of the Chiefs, I gotta go with McManus, who is also having a good year. He's 3-6 on DraftKings, and he's only missed 1 field goal in the last 2 weeks and made all his extra points. So McManus, good pickup if you're thinking field goal kickers. Really don't have to tonight, but actually it's probably not a bad idea.
It's not a bad idea. I like
at least one in there. I ain't saying throw both of them.
Yeah.
Because I ain't tell you that. One of them, cool.
Choose one. I'm with you, McManus feels like the safer choice. Bucker's missed a couple field goals uncharacteristically this year, so he's the badass kicker on the other side.
Bucker's been wild.
He missed one last week, and so, I'm not saying he's going to miss one again, but I'm just saying he's missed. He's been missing. It's not like he missed a couple. I think he missed one like week 1, missed one like week 5, and then now he week 1, missed one last week. So, yeah, it's not looking good for him. But yeah, just pick one kicker. I think they both do extremely well tonight. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Let's get right to it, man. Who you got tonight?
I got the Chiefs. Like I said, I talked about their defense and I talked about their losses. I think it's just really big for them to get it going and get trending in the right direction.
I'm also going with the Chiefs. They've had recent struggles, but I don't think they're going to have that much struggle against the Broncos. However, it could be a good game if, Flacco shows up and the Broncos defense shows up.
Yeah.
You never know what can happen, but A tough game for the Chiefs, if anything, but they're definitely going to win.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that's about it.
That's DFS.
Go get your money, man. Stop playing around.
Get your money.
Have a good Thursday.
I don't want somebody shooting up at me talking about.
Don't second guess yourself.
I don't want to look in the comments y'all talking about. I should have said what y'all did. What y'all said. I could have won this amount of money. No, just do what we said. That's what I'm saying. Just do that.
Take our advice, man. Mm-hmm. You should do that. It's DFS Stats and Facts.
It's your boy Mac and Mac. See ya.
Out of here.